Happy day dear students. Welcome you all for English class. Today we are going to learn a new lesson, the Tiger King. So already we have seen a poem about tiger on Jennifer's tigers. Okay, there I said what is the speciality of tiger, what is tiger is known for, so everything. But now we are going to learn a lesson about the Tiger King. One king who is given as the title of tiger. So that's what we are going to see now. So tiger is known for its brightness. Tiger is known for its courageous. Tiger is known for its efforts. So tiger is known for its strive, working hard, and so etc. etc. So all those good qualities possessed by the tiger. So here we are going to see a man has been given as the Tiger King as a title today in this lesson. This lesson was written by Kalki, the Tamil writer. So the Tiger King is a title of the lesson. This has been written by Kalki, the Tamil writer. See here students, this is the author. His pen name is Kalki, but his real name is Ramaswamy Iyer Krishnamurthy. Ramaswamy Iyer Krishnamurthy is the original name of this Kalki. His pen name only Kalki. So he was born on 9th September 1899. He was born on 9th September 1899 and he died on 5th December 1954. This is his life cycle. Now let's see about the author. This Ramaswamy Iyer Krishnamurthy was a Tamil writer, journalist, one who works as a journalist and a poet, critic. Those who write criticism on others' novels or their own novels, or some magazines they'll write. So as a critic and an independence activist, Indian independence activist. So he was writing as an independence, one who supported for independence. Then he penned 120 short stories. He has written 120 short stories, 10 novelettes, 5 novels. Novelettes means small novels. 5 novels, 3 historical romances, editorial and political writing, and hundreds of film and music reviews. He has written reviews for hundreds of films and music also. So thus Ramaswamy Iyer Krishnamurthy was a Tamil writer. He worked as a Tamil writer, journalist, poet, critic and Indian independent activist. He has written 120 short stories, 10 novelettes, 5 novels, 3 historical romances, and he has written reviews for more films and musics also. He has written editorial and political writings also. This is all about the author. Now we have to see the introduction part of the story. So the story, the Tiger King, the introduction alone has been given here. Just listen to me students. The story is a satire on the rich and powerful kings of the olden times. What is the meaning of satire? A play, novel or any other work which was humor, irony, exaggeration or ridicule to expose and criticize people's stupidity. So here this lesson is given as a satire. That means one which exposes the stupidity of the king. Here the king he has a fact that he will be killed by a tiger. So that was exposed by the astrologers. But his mind was not ready to accept it and he wanted to prove that astrologers are wrong in their conception. So now he has taken efforts to prove that. So in that way he is behaving as a foolish one also. His stupidity has been exposed as an in this lesson. That's why it's given as a satire on the rich and powerful kings of the olden times. Ancient times, the people were involving in hunting. That's what their hobby, or that's what the practice for encouraging them to be courageous. So that and all they followed earlier. So now this man also is doing the same, so that it's given as the story is a satire on the rich and powerful kings of the olden times. In order to prove the prophecies of the fortune teller wrong, the king of Pradibandapuram mindlessly kills 99 tigers, but the 100th one, the cause of the king's death, escapes his bullet. Ultimately, the king is killed by an inanimate tiger made of wood. Hence, the prophecy turns to be true despite the king's efforts to prove it wrong. In order to prove the prophecies, do you know the meaning of prophecies? See here, a prediction of what will happen in the future. A prediction of future. So the fortune tellers are telling, fortune tellers, here you can take it as an astrologer also. A fortune teller is telling that he will be killed by a king. So to prove that the fortune teller's words are wrong, the king of Pradibandapuram, the place is Pradibandapuram, mindlessly kills 99 tigers. Actually, what's the word? The fortune teller has said the 100th tiger will kill the man or the king. But here, so to prove it wrong, he has killed 99 tigers in this lesson, and 100th one was also aimed by him, but luckily it was escaped from his birth. But the servants were not able to reveal this to the king, because the king was so horrible and he was so angry also. So that their servants were not able to say that the tiger has been escaped from his blood. So they themselves killed the tiger. The king is thinking that he has completed his task of killing 100 tigers, but already he has killed only 99. The 100th one was killed by the servants only, but this was unaware of the king. Ultimately, the king is killed by an inanimate tiger. So he was so lethargic that he has proved that the fortune tellers were wrong. And not only that, he thought, okay, so anyhow we have completed our 100th tiger also. So hereafter we can live peacefully in this world. There is no other way for us to be killed. Likewise he thought of. But see here, ultimately, finally, see here students, ultimately, what's the meaning of ultimately? As the most basic level, finally at the end. Okay, at the end, the king is killed by an inanimate tiger. What's the meaning of inanimate? Not alive or lifeless. Okay, the tiger which is not at all lifeful. That means a wooden tiger which was presented by his father for his birthday. So as a birthday gift, that killed the tiger king. That's the story of this. Hence, the prophecy turns to be true despite the king's efforts to prove it wrong. Even though he has done a lot of works throughout this story, at last, the fortune tellers are the successful one because their words are turning to be true. This is what about this lesson. That's what we are going to see. That story is a satire on the rich and powerful kings of the olden times. In order to prove the prophecies of the fortune teller wrong, the king of Pradibandapuram mindlessly kills 99 tigers, but the 100th one, the cause of the king's death, escapes his bullet. Ultimately, the king is killed by an inanimate tiger made of wood. Hence, the prophecy turns to be true despite the king's efforts to prove it wrong. See here the meanings. Satire, a play, novel or any other word which uses humor, irony, exaggeration or ridicule to expose and criticize people's stupidity. Prophecy, a prediction of what will happen in the future. Fortune, luck. Inanimate, not alive or lifeless. Ultimately, at the most basic level, finally or at the end. Despite, although or even though. Let's see how the author has begun this lesson. The Maharaja of Pradibandhapuram is the hero of the story. So who is the hero here? The Maharaja of Pradibandhapuram is the hero of the story. The king of Pradibandhapuram is the hero of the story, who is known for his courageousness, who is known for his striving, hardworking, and who is known for his wit. So he may be identified as, so other names which has been given to this Maharaja we can see. His Highness Jamadar General, Kiledar Major, Sata Vyagra Samhari, Maharaja Raja Vishwa Bhuana Samrat, Sir Jilani Jungjung Bahadur. This is what his name. Jilani Jungjung Bahadur is the name of the Maharaja of Pradibandhapuram. So MAD, ACTZ, RCRCTK, but his name is often shortened to the Tiger King. So he has been given a lot of names. His original name is Jilani Jungjung Bahadur is the original name, but he has been given the names as His Highness Jamadar General, Kiledar Major, Sada Vyagra Samari, Maharaja Raja Vishwabhuana Samrat, Sir Jilani Jungjung Bahadur, MAD, ACTC, RCRCK. So these are the titles have been given to the Maharaja of Pradibandhapuram, but he is shortly known as the Tiger King. So this is the name which is very famous and far and wide of the kingdom also. See here, in short, hero of the story is Maharaja of Pradibandhapuram or Jilani Jungjung Bahadur. He is known by many titles. These are the titles which has been given to this Maharaja of Pradibandhapuram. And to sum up all the titles in one, he is called the Tiger King. So by this name, the Tiger King itself, all his courageousness, all his, positive things are accomplished in this title itself. So he is shortly known as the Tiger King. See here, next paragraph. I have come forward to tell you why he came to be known as Tiger King. So I have come forward to tell you why he came to be known as Tiger King. So whom does this I stand for? This I stands for the author. Okay, here I is the first person. It stands for the speaker of this lesson. The speaker of this lesson is the author himself. So I have come forward to tell you why he came. For whom this why he stands for? He stands for the Maharaja of Pradibandhapuram. So I have come forward to tell you why he came to be known as Tiger King. Now I will explain why this Maharaja is known as the Tiger King. I have no intention of pretending to advance only to end in a strategic withdrawal. Author doesn't have any intention to pretend or exaggerate in the beginning itself about the withdrawal of this lesson. So even the threat of a Stuka bomber will not throw me off track. So whatever it is, however, why he has used this phrase here means, by reading this also the readers can easily identify why he has been given the name of the Tiger King. But even then, he wants to tell you in the beginning itself. The Stuka, if it likes, can beat a hasty retreat from my story. So here Stuka bomber means, see here what's the meaning? A German bomber aircraft that was used in the Second World War. Even the Stuka bomber cannot throw him from the track. So whatever he wants to convey through this lesson, he will come to know. So he come to say. The readers, by reading this lesson itself, they can easily identify why the king has been given this name. So that's what he wants to say here. See the meanings here, students. Strategic, calculated, intention and aim or plan, pretending, acting, hasty, quick or fast, retreat, move back or withdraw. Stuka bomber, a German bomber aircraft, what was used in the Second World War. So for a language, beautifying the language, he has added some images what he has in mind. So he has compared his intention along with the Stuka bomber. That's all. Right at the start, it's imperative to disclose a matter of vital importance about the Tiger King. Everyone who reads of him will experience the natural desire to meet a man of his indomitable courage face to face. But there is no chance of its fulfillment. As Bharata said to Rama about Darshata, the Tiger King has reached the final abode of all living creatures. In other words, the Tiger King is dead. So right at the start, in the beginning, it's very imperative, it's commendable to discuss the matter in the beginning itself. Why the king has been given the title of Tiger King and what is the most important part in Tiger King. So to reveal all those things, it's a commendable one. Everyone who reads of him will experience a natural desire to meet a man of his indomitable. What's the meaning of indomitable? And defeatable. Courage face to face. So while we read this lesson, we will get the curiosity to see the Tiger King face to face, because that much undefeatable courage is with the man. He is so courageous and he is never getting afraid of anything, and his childhood, infancyhood itself, he started speaking of courageous words. So while we see these things, we will get a desire, we will get a curiosity to see that person. By we have to meet, we will think of meeting him in person. But there is no chance of its fulfillment. But there is no more chances to meet the person, because as Bharata said to Rama about Dasaratha, the Tiger King has reached that final abode of all living creatures. So as Bharata says something to Rama about Dasaratha. So likewise, while someone is telling about Tiger King, he would have reached the final pleasures of the world. That means he would have gone away from this world. He would have gone to heaven by completing the life in the world. In other words, the Tiger King is dead, because in a small age itself he has gone off from this world. He is dead. He is no more now. Even though the reader wants to see that person also, it's not a fact one, they cannot meet them because he has gone away from here. Indomitable, undefeatable, final abode refers to the final residence of the soul, the heaven. Because we all hope after death there will be a life in the heaven. So that only is given. So his final abode is in the heaven. In the heaven he is still alive, but not on the earth. Likewise it has been given. Right at the start, it's imperative to disclose a matter of vital importance about the Tiger King. Everyone who reads of him will experience a natural desire to meet a man of his indomitable courage face to face. But there is no chance of his fulfillment. As Bharata said to Rama about Dasaratha, the Tiger King has reached the final abode of all living creatures. In other words, the Tiger King is dead. Look here students, we have come to the end part of our today's class. We have completed introduction along with page number 9 of Vistas book. Okay, today's class has been covered from the introduction part as well as the page number 9, first page of Vistas book of this lesson, the Tiger King. That's all. Thank you students. We will meet you again with the next video.